Hello student. In the last two lecture, I have discussed about zirconium oxygen analyzer. Zirconium oxygen analyzer. This is the direct method of oxygen analyzer. Here in this lecture, I will discuss about paramagnetic oxygen analyzer. This is the indirect method for analyzing oxygen. Okay. So first of all, I will discuss what is paramagnetic property. Okay. So what is paramagnetic property? We know there are certain elements and certain gases like oxygen, nitric acid and nitrogen dioxide are all unique nature among the ordinary gases. They have paramagnetic property, that is, they are attracted into a magnetic field. Most gases are slightly diamagnetic. They are repelled out of the magnetic field. Okay, but oxygen, nitric acid, nitrogen dioxide, they have paramagnetic property. They are attracted into the magnetic field. Okay, so see, oxygen has the property of being paramagnetic in nature. That means it does not have as strong a magnetism as that of permanent magnets, but at the same time it is attracted into a magnetic field. Nitric acid and nitrogen dioxide are other two gases which are paramagnetic in nature. Most gases are however slightly diamagnetic. That means they are repelled out of the magnetic field. So oxygen, nitric acid and nitrogen dioxide have unique nature among the ordinary gases in that they are paramagnetic. That means they are attracted into a magnetic field. Most gases are slightly diamagnetic and are repelled out of a magnetic field. Oxygen is slightly paramagnetic in property. They have the property of paramagnetism. So they have paramagnetic property. This property of oxygen is taken for analyzing percentage of oxygen present in the sample. Okay, so oxygen is slightly paramagnetic in property. They attracted into a magnetic field. This property of oxygen is taken for analyzing percentage of oxygen present in the sample. Gaseous oxygen is measured on the basis of change in magnetic force acting on a test body suspended in a non-uniform magnetic field when the test body is surrounded by the gas sample. So, we are going to analyze the percentage of oxygen present in the sample by introducing the sample into a chamber which contains a test body, and this body suspended in a non-uniform magnetic field which is surrounded by a gas sample. Okay. This is the structure of paramagnetic. This is the schematic diagram of paramagnetic oxygen analyzer. So see here, you have seen in this picture, here we have a dumbbell shaped sphere. We have a dumbbell shaped sphere. So here there are two spheres are there. They are form of a dumbbell. They held in the suspension wires. They hold the dumbbell in the magnetic field produced by two magnetic pole pieces, and dumbbell is hung using suspension wire, and to the dumbbell you have reflecting mirror which reflects light produced by the movement of the dumbbell. Okay, so see the figure. Okay, so here you have seen in this picture, here we have a dumbbell shaped sphere, and there are two spheres. They are form of a dumbbell. They held in the suspension wire. This dumbbell are held in the suspension wire. They hold the dumbbell, means the suspension wire hold the dumbbell in the magnetic field. Which magnetic field? Produced by two magnetic pole pieces. And dumbbell is hung using suspension wire. And to the dumbbell, here you have reflecting mirror which reflects light produced by the movement of the dumbbell. Because of the movement, mirror rotates. When mirror rotates, the reflection of the light varies and photodetector is used. So you have, so see here, to the dumbbell you have reflecting mirror which reflects light produced by the movement of the dumbbell. Because of the movement, mirror rotates. When mirror rotates, the reflection of the light varies, and here we have photodetector. So here we have used photodetector. So, and we have used infrared light source. So this lights, so when fall light in the mirror, so we have photodetector, and photodetector is used to detect the light intensity being produced. Okay. So this is the working of paramagnetic gas analyzer. So see here, the paramagnetic gas oxygen analyzer is based on the scientific principle that oxygen is a paramagnetic material. This analyzer consists of two dumbbell-shaped glass spheres filled with nitrogen gas are suspended with strong metal in a field of magnetic pole pieces. Okay, so see the working principle of paramagnetic oxygen analyzer. The paramagnetic oxygen analyzer is based on the scientific principle that oxygen is a paramagnetic material. This analyzer consists of two dumbbell-shaped glass spheres filled with nitrogen gas are suspended with strong metal in a field of magnetic pole pieces. A small mirror attached to and rotating with the dumbbell throws a beam of light on a translucent scale of the instrument, and the scale is calibrated in concentration of oxygen. When a test sample containing oxygen is introduced into the test cell, the oxygen in the sample is attracted to the point of maximum field strength. The magnitude of dumbbell displacement is proportional to the amount of oxygen in the sample. The movement of the dumbbell is detected by a light beam from a light source exterior to the test cell. The light beam is reflected from a mirror on the dumbbell body to an exterior photocell. The output of the photocell is amplified and transmitted to an indicating unit that is calibrated to read out the oxygen content in the test sample in percentage. Now, so this is the working principle of paramagnetic oxygen analyzer. Now coming to the advantages of paramagnetic type gas analyzer. The principle of measurement is dependent on the strong magnetic property of oxygen molecules. Therefore, measurement is almost unaffected by other molecules weaker in magnetic property than oxygen. Some of its features are as follows. First is It is suited for measuring oxygen in flammable gas. Second is it is small sized and easy to handle. Third is usable. It is usable with a wide range of power supply and its output is linear. Further, running cost can be saved since reference gas is not required. And other one is the detector does not have a heating part such as heater. Therefore, this analyzer is suited for measuring the oxygen concentration in flammable gas because we have seen zirconium gas analyzer is not suited for measuring oxygen concentration in flammable gases. But paramagnetic gas analyzer is suited for measuring the oxygen concentration in flammable gas. Next is it is capable of measuring flammable gas mixtures that cannot be measured by a zirconia oxygen analyzer. Next advantage is because there is no sensor in the detecting section in contact with the sample gas, the paramagnetic system can also measure corrosive gases. The next advantage is among the magnetic types, the paramagnetic system offers a faster response time than other system. And last one is among the magnetic types, the paramagnetic system is more resistant to vibration or shock than other system. Okay, so these are the advantages of paramagnetic type oxygen analyzer. Now see the disadvantage. So disadvantages is it requires a sampling unit corresponding to the sample gas properties or applications. Okay. Now see the applications of paramagnetic gas analyzer. So first application is the paramagnetic oxygen analyzer may be used for measurement of oxygen at any level between 0 to 100% in gases or gas mixtures. It is used to analyze blood gases and it is also used to analyze flue gases, that means combustion. Next application is low oxygen concentration control of CDQ plants for steel making. Next is oxygen concentration control of gas containing a flammable gas. Safety control at various plants. Measurement of trace oxygen concentration in various manufacturing process. It is used for measurement of trace oxygen concentration in various manufacturing process. So these all are the application of paramagnetic gas analyzer. Now here to summarize these two lectures, that means after summarize oxygen analyzer through zirconium oxygen analyzer, and in this two lecture I have discussed zirconium oxygen analyzer and paramagnetic gas analyzer. So to summarize our presentation for paramagnetic gas analyzer and zirconium gas analyzer, we have understood the concept of gas analyzer. Why we need gas analyzer. Okay, so see gas analyzer is an instrument which is capable of analyzing species of chemical gas which are present in the sample. So they used to analyzing species of chemical gases which are present in the sample. And we have studied several type of gas analyzer like paramagnetic gas analyzer and zirconium gas analyzer. So there are several type of gas analyzer based upon the principle. Okay, so depending on the type of principle selected for the gas analysis, gas analyzer can be classified as gas chromatograph, IR gas analyzer, thermal conductivity gas analyzer, paramagnetic gas analyzer, electrochemical gas analyzer, ORSAT apparatus, gravimetry gas analyzer, and methanometer. Okay. So, depending on the type of principle selected for the gas analyzer can be classified like this. Okay. And then we studied why we need to analyze percentage of oxygen present in the sample. Why oxygen analyzer are used. Okay, so oxygen analyzer is required in many of the industrial and application where ambient air monitoring, combustion monitoring and control, marine and land inerting monitoring and control is needed. So there are oxygen analyzer is required. So that is why we are using, when we want to monitor and control the percentage of oxygen in widespread application, we are using oxygen analyzer. So oxygen analyzer working principle. So then we have studied oxygen analyzer, two different type of oxygen analyzer, their working principle. Okay, so in oxygen analyzer working principle is in oxygen analyzer we have a sensor. The sensor will produce a small millivolt output which is directly proportional to the oxygen detected in the sample, and this sensor is a electrochemical fuel cell, and this is nothing but oxygen analyzer, and sensor produce small millivolt output voltage which is directly proportional to the oxygen being detected, and this output is displayed and read out in the digital readout meter. Okay, so in this 3 lecture of gas analyzer we have studied all this topic. Okay.